Personal mastery is a concept that sounds simple, but it's one of the most powerful and transformative journeys you can undertake. It's about knowing yourself at the deepest level, mastering your emotions, your behaviors, and continuously striving to be the best version of yourself. I didn't fully understand the importance of personal mastery until later in life. For years, I focused on building my career, growing my business, and accumulating wealth. And whilst I experienced success, I realized I wasn't thriving. I felt reactive, constantly responding to external circumstances instead of proactively shaping my life from inside out. Things changed in 2008 when I started exploring personal growth more deeply. It wasn't just about making more money or achieving more external goals. It was about understanding myself, my motivations, and how I could shape my internal world to truly thrive no matter what was happening around me. But one of the most profound turning points came in 2013 when I started asking even bigger questions about personal mastery. I wondered, what if I could go even deeper into understanding what makes me tick? What if I could map out the ingredients that contribute to my strengths and optimize my life around them? And that was when the Strengths Quotient framework was created. The Strengths Quotient framework helped me break down the 3 key elements that drive personal mastery and high performance. It's about understanding 3 important areas: my motivations, how I engage with people and the environment, and my cognitive talents, essentially how my brain is wired. These 3 areas intersect to form what I call my unique position of strength. And operating from my unique position of strength allowed me to optimize my life. It gave me a clear sense of how to focus my natural strengths, how to engage in a way that aligns with my personal values, and how to utilize my cognitive talents to their fullest potential. When I discovered my unique position of strength, it transformed everything. I was no longer wasting time or energy on things that weren't aligned with my strengths. Instead, I learned to work with my natural talents, structure my environment to support my growth, and engage with people in a way that fueled my progress. This was personal mastery at a whole new level. And that's what personal mastery is about. Not just about pushing harder or being more disciplined. It's about understanding yourself deeply enough to know how to operate from your position of strength. Before I created the Strengths Quotient framework, I was often reactive, especially in the early days of my career. When I faced setbacks like the Asian financial crisis or the dot-com bubble bursting, I would get frustrated, stressed, and overwhelmed. I didn't have the emotional tools to handle the pressure, and I didn't understand how to leverage my strengths to navigate these challenges. But the more I worked on personal mastery, the more I realized that I had everything I needed to succeed within me. It was about knowing how to tap into my strengths, how to regulate my emotions, and how to cultivate the discipline and resilience to move forward no matter what. Let me explain the key elements of personal mastery. The first is self-awareness. You can't change what you're not aware of. When you start paying attention to your thoughts, your emotions, and your reactions, you gain insight into the patterns that are holding you back. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal mastery because it helps you understand what's really going on beneath the surface. Next is emotional regulation. Life is full of challenges and it's easy to be swept away by stress, frustration, and fear. But when you develop emotional regulation, when you learn to navigate those feelings without being overwhelmed by them, you gain the ability to pause, reflect, and choose how you respond rather than letting your emotions dictate your actions. Then there's discipline. Personal mastery requires a commitment to growth, and that means developing the discipline to do what's necessary even when it's hard. Whether it's waking up early to work on your goals, practicing mindfulness, or sticking to healthy habits, discipline is what turns intentions into results. And finally, resilience. Resilience isn't about never facing difficulties. It's about bouncing back from setbacks stronger than before. Personal mastery helps you develop the mental and emotional resilience to keep moving forward even when life doesn't go according to plan. These elements of personal mastery are part of what I've woven into the Strengths Quotient framework. By understanding how my motivations, engagement style, and cognitive talents intersect, I've been able to build a life that's optimized for success based on my own unique strengths. And that's what we help you discover in the Ignite Your Ikigai Zone program. We guide you through a process of developing self-awareness, emotional intelligence, discipline, and resilience, while also helping you discover your own unique position of strength. This unique position of strength will allow you to operate from a place of alignment and maximize your potential in every area of life. Imagine what your life could look like if you had the emotional intelligence to handle stress with ease, the discipline to pursue your goals consistently, and the clarity to operate from your true strengths. That's what personal mastery can give you. So if you're ready to stop being reactive and start living life with intention, join me at the Ignite Your Ikigai Zone program. We will work with you to develop the self-awareness, emotional regulation, and resilience you need to create a life of purpose and fulfillment while discovering your unique position of strength. Personal mastery is the key to unlocking your potential. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. When you commit to the journey of mastering yourself, everything else in your life starts to fall in place.